down to the people business. So Moruga Tableland, I am a woman of faith. We are a constituency built on faith. Our political leader says, put God in front and walk behind. So all we say is, Father God, protect us from our enemies. And who is our enemy? The people. Alright, so it's the Rowley PNM-led government. That is our enemy. This oppressive PNM government. The cost of living is too high. Who caused that? This PNM government. The bloods of our sons and daughters are running in the street. Who caused that? This PNM government. So let me stay focused. Moruga Tableland. Who is the enemy? The people. Alright, Rowley is the enemy. Alright, I stand corrected. Rowley is the enemy. Rowley PNM. Good night, Moruga Tableland. Again, good night to my honorable political leader. Good night to all my parliamentary colleagues. And good night to all councillors, both from the Princeton Regional Corporation and to all my former councillor colleagues, because I came from amongst you. Moruga Tableland, and a special good night to you. Good night, Lengwa Indian Walk. Realize Road, we are here. And we are here to discuss the business of Moruga Tableland. Constituents of Moruga Tableland, I stand before you proud that you have chosen me to answer the call of development in our constituency. With your support and that of the United National Congress and our political leader, I will continue to stand in the gap for you. Stand against this wicked PNM government. It is wrong that in Moruga Tableland, this PNM government weaponize every living thing from water to fixing roads. They use it to solicit our votes. That is wrong. We are entitled to proper infrastructure. During the dry season, we must not have to feel the pain of no water in our taps. My constituents know that pain because why? They weaponize it. You heard your soon-to-be councillor. The people of Moruga Tableland knows that the PNM government has not been the answer for progress. And in 2020, you said no to their games. And today, I ask you to say no to Rowley, useless, worthless, PM. Let me get that right. Worthless Prime Minister and his mismanagement team. As I stand here today, you have more reasons to say no to the PNM government as they continue to fail you time and time again. They have failed to improve our agricultural sector. They have failed to provide, as I said, a standard water supply. They have failed to provide solutions for roads. They have failed to continue the structure left by Ms. Kamla Prasad-Bissessa. Instead, they took it away. They have failed to provide jobs for our young people. Right here in Realize Road, Madingo 6 Company. My youths are unemployed in Moruga and Tableland. My young people present here tonight could tell you that the year have started and they have not worked anywhere. Youths of Moruga Tableland, am I lying? They have failed to protect us, the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Why? Because the unemployment level is linked to the crimes. The PNM government has as its leader someone that served as an agricultural minister from did you guys know that? From 1991 to 1995, he was an agricultural minister. But what has he done for the agricultural industry? One, our Prime Minister, well, yes, Rowley, he was Minister of Agriculture. I take correction. I take correction. And that is right. Our soon-to-be Prime Minister, yes. And his track record back then and now when it comes to the agricultural sector leaves a lot to be desired. He has done nothing for our farmers. What has he done? We are not surprised that because this is the signature of this government. It is a regressive government. As the only movement we see from the People National Movement is a backward movement. On the 7th of March, if you would believe, 2024, we saw that the Prime Minister had a public meeting in Chaguanas speaking about agriculture. And interestingly enough, he mentioned our pineapple farmers here in Moruga, Tableland. But he didn't know that the home of the pineapple in Moruga, Tableland belongs to the Tableland fraction of the constituency. He said Moruga. He said in his Road to Recovery plan, he had set out the foundation for the pineapple farmers. But here in Moruga, Tableland, we could tell you, this PM, he take we for fool. And he doesn't think that we would remember that those were the same words spoken on the 14th of July 2020. And the records are there, the videos are there. TTT, it's still up on their website. When he opened that agro-processing facility to the tune of $93 million, do you know that that facility has not met its mandate? That facility is just a white elephant? What is this government doing for the pineapple farmers? He claims that soon enough we will be exporting rather than importing pineapples. But what has this useless, worthless PNM government, this worthless Prime Minister and his mismanagement team done to strengthen the pineapple industry? Nothing. We are asking, where is the tax relief for pineapple farmers? Where is the incentive? We have Mr. Dalip here, who is a true pineapple farmer from Tableland, and he will tell you that there is no incentives. But they like to mention Moruga Tableland in all their speeches coming close to election. Just like how they like to interfere with the boundaries. But as Ms. John said, they could rename it. They could change it. No matter what they do, the next book, Moruga Tableland would return to the United National Congress. But the Moruga Tableland didn't touch our boundaries, you know. They're trying to solicit votes through projects. And I will tell you that this Prime Minister, well, Kate Rowley, only comes to Moruga Tableland for a photo op. And his next photo op is booked for the opening of the fishing facility. A project that is cost overrun, that is past the date that the public was told that it would be commissioned. But again, wait for the photo op, close to election. I'm telling you that they are soliciting our votes. They awarded a road project $178 million. Realize Road, have you seen anything from that $178 million? Have you seen anything from the further $112 million? Notice I didn't say $112 that was further pumped in this project. I know everyone would have passed those massive landslips on their way to this school. And if you did not have a pilot, you would have slipped into the precipice. So what is this government doing with our tax-paying dollars? It is lining somebody's pocket. Lo and behold, a couple Sundays ago, a Moruga contractor, it's alleged, was named in an article given 16 contracts. So I ask here tonight, this PNM-led government, to say how come this new contractor qualified for selective tendering. And if he doesn't answer, the Freedom of Information already filed. We have to get accountability for our tax-paying dollars. It is time. And let me take a sip. You know why? Not everyone in my constituency have the pleasure of doing this. If you can't purchase it from the supermarket or a truck, crapo, smoke your pipe. Right now, would you believe that I have areas in Moruga Tableland such as Platanit, Corosan, Lasavan, and even Marak, where they claim to lay lines that have no water at all? And this is 50 years after this same government would have controlled the treasury. Trinidad and Tobago, it's time to send a message to this government. And you know what that message is? Pack your bag. You know what that message is? It's time to go. You know what that message is? Kamla Persad-Bissessar is the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. And you know what I want to tell you here tonight? They love Kamla more than we. They fear Kamla more than we. Why don't we respect the queen that was given unto us? I am telling you, I am a member of parliament. I know the pains, and I would ring my leader's phone non-stop. Leader, I have to throw some kind of fundraiser. Leader, you know anybody? I need some assistance. You know why? Because I have single mothers coming knocking on my door. They say, Mish, ain't it had a baby grant? I say, yes, it had one in it. That was 2010 to 2015 under Kamla Persad-Bissessar. Now, they say they're giving a book grant under Kamla Persad-Bissessar. You did have to jump through 10 hoops, go through Princeton, go up Port of Spain, go down to Co to get that grant. It was as simple as your child register. You have a need, but not with this government. You know how much hoops you have to join, how much hoops you have to jump to get that grant? Why should we keep subjecting ourselves to this pain and this misery, but they know how to send that tax paper home? Trinidad and Tobago, the message we're sending is, bye-bye Rowley, bye-bye Rowley, bye-bye PNM. It is time to return the United National Congress. We need to stand firm and don't let, as my colleague Ms. Vandana Mohit say, why the minding we business so? The overfast, the worse than a housewife. And I love housewives. But they know when we go in, when we come in, what we eating, why the minding our business so? We are a party on a growth spurt. We are on a party on the verge of creating history. We are going to annihilate the PNM government. Tobago did it, and we are going to do it. They changed all the boundaries. They did everything possible, but they stood up. And I know Moruga Tableland, we stood up. The rest of the country, St. Joseph, will stand up. San Fernando West will stand up. We are going to annihilate this government. Yes, it's going to be a clean wipe. Trinidad and Tobago, join on. As my DPL said, when the lion roar, the hall is basically filled. And outside, hello Moruga Tableland. Hello all the activists of Moruga Tableland. I want you to give yourself a round of applause. because we are going to create history. The robbery, one vote, and they want to see we strength, and we're going to show them. We are going to give them, and I have to make sure I say cocktail and not the next thing because national TV. We are going to give them a cocktail that is going to create history. They will see the strength of Michelle Diane Benjamin and Kamla Prasad Bisesa. Whenever that date is called, with our young candidate, Miss Nicole Gopal, with the force of Princeton Regional Corporation and the Yellow Army, we are going to teach them a lesson. Because when we fight for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. You know why I stand behind Kamla Prasad Bisesa? And I have to say it before I take my seat here tonight. Because she's a woman of compassion. She's a woman that cares. She is the mother of the nation. And they cannot deny that. And that is what Trinidad and Tobago is crying out for. We need her to return. Our youths have no jobs. Our mothers cannot afford food. What are we doing? These people are insulting us on a daily basis. We have a bully for a prime minister. Well, he attacked me on the same 14th, thinking I would have jumped out. Me, I go and engage the national bully. He does do a fine job with the media. I don't need that drama. My job is to represent Moruga Tableland and to serve you and the nation at wide. And I stand firm with Kamla Prasad Bisesa.
Alright then, Father got you, mama.